The village of Eldridge had always been nestled deep in the Vale of Shadows, a place draped in fog and folklore. The locals spoke in hushed tones about the cursed creature areas that lay just beyond the town's reach, dark thickets, hollowed-out trees, and shadowy meadows where the normal laws of nature seemed to twist and curl like the mists that enveloped them. No one dared to venture too close after dusk, for fear of whatever prowled the twilight. At the edge of Eldridge was a circle of trees, their gnarled limbs twisting like clawed hands, known as the Grendel Thicket. According to legend, people who entered it were never seen again. Rumor had it that a creature, the Grendel itself, lurked within, spitting curses that consumed all who entered its domain. Still, it had been years since anyone had even considered approaching the thicket, until 18-year-old Mia Thompson stumbled upon an old photograph in her grandmother's attic. The picture depicted a sunlit day, vibrant with laughter and families gathered around the outskirts of the Grendel Thicket. Her grandmother's face was radiant as she stood next to an older woman, Mia's great-grandmother. In the background, the Grendel Thicket loomed like an amused spectator, its shadows hinting at something untamed. A handwritten note on the back read, "Cursed place or just a myth? We'll find out together." Intrigued, Mia felt an unexplainable pull toward the thicket. One cool autumn evening, fueled by youthful bravado and the spirit of adventure, she decided to investigate. The sun peeked over the horizon, casting long shadows that danced along the ground as she made her way to the edge of the trees. The air grew thick with an unnatural chill, the whispers of the wind echoing tales of old. Mia's heart raced as she crossed the threshold into the Grendel Thicket. The light dimmed noticeably, the canopy above blocking the sun's warm glow. Each step crunched against leaves thick with age, sounding more like a warning than an insignificant rustling. With every breath, the scent of earth and decay embraced her like an unwelcome shroud. Yet, curiosity pushed her deeper into the heart of the cursed woods. As she wandered, she stumbled upon an odd clearing. In the center grew a massive tree, its bark twisted into grotesque faces, each one carved by time and shadow. She knelt down to inspect it closer when she noticed something shimmering beneath a layer of damp leaves. It was a necklace, identical to one her grandmother wore, but this one emanated a subtle glow that intrigued her. Just as she reached for it, a chilling howl echoed from the shadows, freezing Mia in place. The sudden rush of fear spread through her, but a mix of determination and defiance kept her hand outstretched. She grabbed the necklace and instantly felt a surge. Visions flooded her mind. Images of terrified souls running through the dense trees, hands gripping the necklace as the creature, with glinting eyes and claws that could tear through flesh, hunted them down mercilessly. Mia dropped the necklace, terror consuming her as she darted toward the thicket's entrance. But the trees seemed to bend and twist, reshaping themselves, trapping her within the dark embrace of the Grendel Thicket. Panicked, she spun around to find the muzzle of the creature emerging from the shadows. Its eyes glowed with an otherworldly fire, and its jagged teeth gleamed, dripping with a dark liquid. "Who dares trespass?" it rumbled, its voice a low growl that rattled her bones. Mia fought to steady her breath. "I'm not afraid of you." "But you should be," it hissed, elongated shadows creeping around its form. "This is my domain, and you have awakened the curse." The shadows thickened, spiraling around her, choking out the fading light. Mia felt the weight of despair pressing in on her, a suffocating darkness threatening to consume her. Remembering the necklace, she grasped its glowing presence in her mind, recalling the stories her grandmother had told her of the creature. Stories woven into existence through fear and misfortune. Mia summoned her courage. "If you are cursed, then maybe you can be unbound," she shouted, hoping to provoke a reaction. The creature paused, its expression shifting from malice to intrigue. "You dare speak of such things? Most only pled for their lives. I'm not afraid of curses. They only hold power if you believe in them." She took a step forward, the air charged with energy. "You can be released from your torment. You don't have to hold onto the darkness." For a moment, silence prevailed. Then, the shadowy form wavered, as if the very fabric of the curse unraveled before her eyes. The creature's expression softened, revealing traces of sadness buried beneath layers of rage and despair. "Perhaps," it whispered, retreating momentarily. "But only if you walk with me into the light." In that moment, Mia understood the true battle, the struggle against fear itself. With one last glance toward safety, she stepped forward, taking the creature's outstretched claw. Together, they forged a path through the darkness, illuminating the cursed area with the strength of their defiance, breaking the chains that had bound the creature for generations. As they emerged, the sunset painted the sky in hues of orange and pink, the shadows retreating back into the thicket. The people of Eldridge gathered at the edge, watching in disbelief as Mia walked back, no longer a mere trespasser but a harbinger of hope for the Grendel. A tale that would live on in whispered legends but no longer caged in fear. From that day forth, the Grendel Thicket transformed, becoming a sacred space rather than a cursed creature area, a testament to bravery in the face of darkness. And so the legend of the brave girl who faced the Grendel became a beacon for the village, reminding all that sometimes the deepest curses can be broken with light and courage.